What's up, everybody out there on YouTube? That sounded weird. What's up, everybody out there on YouTube? Look what came in today. I've got a package from GetFPV and a package from AliExpress that this video is going to be all about. Can't remember what I ordered from GetFPV, so we're going to set that up. Well, let's do that one first. But I know what I ordered from AliExpress. What did I order from GetFPV? I know it was important. Oh, I think I know exactly what that is. That is my new Immortal T. Shut up! See my drone, my Immortal T's all badly misshapen. I've even tried to put heat shrink over it and all sorts of stuff. And then this right here, I'm glad this came in today. I literally got this for that, and they came in at the same time. So this is for the Immortal T here, and that is for the HD antenna. I think that's it. Isn't that it? Did they literally put all this in here? Oh, no. I forgot about these too. These are my favorite straps. And again, my strap on here is super I mean, it's lasted forever and it still works pretty good, but I want to put these on my other drones too. So I bought some of these Kevlar Lumineer. Then you guys will know by the title what this is. They wrap this thing in tape like all over. It just looks like a box of drugs. I honestly should have bought this from GetFPV. And I wasn't even thinking. AliExpress sent me ad after ad after ad after ad. And I was like, man, that's a really good deal. So I went ahead and got it. And then I looked on FPV and GetFPV and it was like cheaper and it would have came a whole lot sooner. So this took like 12 days to come in. Walksnail Avatar VRX and the Avatar HD Pro Kit. I'm super pumped. Super pumped about this. Just tear it up. What I'm worried about is the length of this. So this is the Pro 2 V2. Oh yeah, that looks long enough. That's what I was worried about. I want to make sure that it's not going in this drone, but it should be about the same length from here. Oh yeah, there's plenty of cord. I about bought an extra one of these middle cords because everything looks so much smaller. But so now that I have this, I'm actually going to go to GetFPV and order the night vision one. Which I don't think it's called night vision. It's called like the 4K something. I don't know. There's so that's going to go all together. That'll fit better on the back of that than this other one does. It's got this in it. So, only problem now is I've got this new LED bar in here. I don't know if that's going to work. So, there's all the directions it comes with. Oh, I got to make a new plug-in thing because mine doesn't go to that. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Where's the little attachment? Do you have to buy that separately? Does it just come with these? Where's the attachment there? Actually, it does. I forgot I put this on here. So that will just go to there. And plug in both of those. Basically, I'm just going to have to stick it to the front here. And hope that works until that comes in. Because mine's modified, it's a little bit different. Although I wish these were both 90s. But I think that's going to work. That's going to work just fine. Well, I got this all together. It looks really nice. Firmware's updated. All that good jazz. Oh, I need to take this in and do the RX and TX on Betaflight. But, got a problem. My unit doesn't work. So most of the times when you plug it in, it's just a black screen, which sucks. But you can push and hold that back button, and every now and then it'll restart and it'll be very, very, very dark. And you plug in the quadcopter and you can see what the quadcopter sees, but it's very dark. And it's just like reds and blacks and such. So that sucks. Pretty let down. I've basically worked on this thing from 3:30 to it is now, I think, 8 o'clock. Yeah. And I just put this in my favorite drone. I'm not going to take it out, but I'm probably going to have to send this thing back. Another thing too, I emailed Cadex to see about what to do, and I ordered a new HDMI cord, but I don't think that that's it. I think it's the HDMI cord in here that's fraud, because I've watched stuff through this HDMI cord before. I don't even know what to do. But they're on Labor Day right now until May 6th, so I'm pretty fucked until then. It sucks. God, it's been a journey. It is now like 9 o'clock, and I have finally, I went to Walmart, went to see if they had a different HDMI cord that I could use. Maybe it was the HDMI cord. Got online, ordered a new HDMI cord and an HDMI cord adapter so I could test it on a TV. Since Cadex is going to be closed down until the 6th, I just figured do all the testing that I can, so whenever they start asking questions, I can have all the questions answered. And so there's this little 1 and 0 slider button here down at the bottom. I slid it back, which I think is receive RX. So forward is what I play this through. I had to slide it back, and then I was getting this popping up. And you'll see the video. You'll see what it looks like. It was super dark. I've never messed with any of the settings on that. My Dominator 3s, I used to watch stuff through the HDMI port all the time. But these ones, I've never used the HDMI port on it. And I've dropped these 1,000 times. I thought, oh shit, maybe I messed up the HDMI port. I don't know. I mean, this has always worked. And this is over on this side, so, you know, who knows? I've dropped these 100,000 times. So, I was just sitting there, man, I hate this. It's not working. And then, it was super dark. You'd turn it on, you could see the intro screen, and it was like super dark and red. And it doesn't have any red in it. And I would turn this on, and the video was red, and kind of like it was a flip of, you know, how you can do a setting that kind of looks like X-ray where it takes all the color and inverts it. It's basically what the video from this was looking like through here when I finally would get it working. And when you go through the menu, I wasn't able to see it good enough because it was so dark and hazy. I wasn't able to see the menu good enough to maybe go back and switch these. So I tried everything. I mean, from the moment I hooked this up and was messing with it, I've watched just about every video you can find on the internet. Some poor soul was showing his that was all black when he plugged it in. But he got to test his on a TV. Problem is, I don't have any TVs that have these HDMI minis on them. All of mine have regular HDMI, and my computers have regular HDMI. So I had nothing I could test this on. So I bought an adapter to go from an HDMI mini to a regular HDMI so I could test it on TV, and I was just going to wait on that. But while I was waiting, I was just kind of like messing around with it. And I went in through the settings. I was just kind of like pushing buttons around, and I completely forgot that I think there's a display here. You can see here. You can push it towards the display. You can go to brightness settings and all that different stuff. And all of mine were at 0. Like all the settings were at 0. So I went through and brightened it up. And I just started moving the settings around and kind of adjusting it and things like that. And lo and behold, the regular menu just started looking great. So I turned the drone on itself and waited for it to connect to the drone, and that looked great too. So, I mean, I got it working now. I mean, it works fine, and it just so happened to be that the display settings, well, there's this little thing here that goes forward and back. It says a 1 or a 0, and it says RX, so that's like receive. I think that's for both of them. So it works in the back position with the settings changed, and I think that's ever since I got this pair of goggles in, all those settings were just at 0. I never reset them, so I don't know. I even took this whole rapid fire out just to see if maybe that was messing with it. You know, like everything that I could think of doing, I did. Now I can pop this back in. Make sure it's all lined up. But I was watching one person's video and I realized that, you know, nobody says to come down here and switch this. Everybody says just plug it in and switch it over to HD and it'll work. Nobody says to switch that. But I noticed when watching everybody's videos, their receivers here were off. And this doesn't turn off if it's in this position, because this position powers that. But if it's in that position, this stays off. And I noticed everybody's was like that. I don't know why everybody's skipping over that little thing, you know? So if it's in this, you turn, well, and I might be wrong. Maybe your guys' goggles do something different, but I looked at every single Walksnail video I could find on setup, and nobody mentioned switching this little switch over. And once I did, I finally seen the display. It was dark, and I went through everything. I even went on the Cadex and I did the unlock thing that they do. It didn't unlock it. I still can't go through some of my settings and reset the settings. So I still got to figure that out. Which I'll get it set out, and it doesn't, I don't understand it. Like it has a whole process to unlocking this, and it says to take these 2 files and put them on there, but they're just text files. And when you open up those text files, one text file says 1 and the other text file says 2. So I don't understand how that text file is supposed to change and unlock this here. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I put them on here. I put them on my SD card. So everything's updated and shit. I'll show you the video of what it looks like. But sometimes it was super dark and you could see it, the display, and sometimes you couldn't see it at all. So sometimes it was completely pitch black, and sometimes it was just a super dark image. So I hope, now that I've got the settings done, I'm hoping that I can just plug it in and it'll come on every time. So you guys probably aren't going to be able to see this, but I just kind of want to see if it just comes on every time now. There it is. Came on. You guys aren't going to be able to see that because of the light, but it is most definitely on. I'm just going to do a little quick test flight. I'm not even going to strap my battery in all the way. I don't know. Fly around and see how the latency is. See what comes on. All right. Hey, my OSD is showing up on here, huh? So I've got my goggles recording the on-screen display. Oh, I can feel the latency. It's so different. But it looks beautiful. I can really tell the latency. It looks good. They said from these HD3s that it's not that great. I'm just trying little things, see kind of what it would look like. I don't know if it's just heavier or what, but this drone, these 1860s, does not like it. Is my cat over here? Oh, my daughter's cat. So I've got it recording on the thing. Oh yeah, she's walking right there. I've got it recording in the Walksnail. God damn it, just feels different. I'm just trying some split S's right now. Ooh, I kind of shotgunned out of there. God, it looks good. I don't know if you're going to be able to see what I'm seeing, but this looks really good. I'm loving it. Not liking the latency. Like, it's not too bad, but you can definitely tell it's there. Ooh, got real close to the ground on that one. It's something I'm pretty sure I could get used to. Let's go over here where I'm going to have less. I just want to see. This is where I get tons of breakup on mine. Ooh, I can definitely tell the latency's gotten worse. Ooh. That's good. I mean, the good thing about it is there's no lines, no immense breakup or anything. So when the latency starts getting strong, it just stretches the image out.
30 seconds.
And the latency in the controls, because you can only react to what's in front of you in the video. So your controls in the drone, connected to the drone, aren't different. Ooh, cat, you scared the shit out of me.
10, 9,
You need some loving or something?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer 1 elapsed.
I don't know how much this is going to record. The reason why I'm recording through my goggles too. Stop it! Climbed on me. The reason I'm recording through my goggles too is I recorded my flight, my very first, well, not flight, but when I turned it on, I hit record to see if it would work. And damn, that looks good. I turned it on to see if it would work, and oh damn, you hit my hand when you jumped down like that. When I went to put the video in, it was corrupted, or it wouldn't play. So just in case it doesn't play, I'm going to get my OSD here from my Fat Sharks to record it. If it does,
9,
we'll take it out after this and see if it does. Hey, there's a car coming.
5, 4, 3.
Let's wait for the car to go by.
1. Timer 2 elapsed.
Trying to do some quick moves to see how bad the latency would be. It is definitely noticeable. It just feels different. It feels like it's floating different. Let's do it. I can see how if you're not used to flying drones and you haven't flown analog before, and the low latency of analog, or the low latency of a Unify Pro at least, I can see how this could screw with you. So I usually get breakup over here too. Damn, no breakup, no nothing. I'm not used to the wide angle screen too. It just looks different. I got 2 black bars on the top and bottom, and I'm not used to this wide view, so that's another part of it. I'm used to a more strict field of view.
20 seconds.
restricted field of view. I'm just flying around, nothing special. We'll go to the park later.
10, 9, 8,
And we'll just get to
7,
let's have this
6,
dog chase us back and
5,
forth.
4, 3,
Did he chase us?
2, 1.
Yes, he did. There he is. Let's do it again. Come on. Nope, tricked you. We're just doing Sharpoo flying right now. Like we got Naze 32s and crappy QAV drones. Well, this is a QAVS, I guess. It is down here. But those drones back in the day that he used to fly were heavy. Is that enough? I think that's enough. I'm going to bring it in. That's enough testing. It's time to take it to the park. Yeah, see, you can see the angle. Oh, that's cool. So my stuff's actually showing up on here, so that's good. It shows arm, it shows everything that I had down at the, it's down at the bottom corner.